Perfect. What do you mean perfect?
And you do not know that the body like changes based on what it's copying. So like, what version of Daniel is it copying?
Hold on, sorry. He's saying it changes when it copies? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, like the big body will like change its AP and statistics based on who it's fighting. So like, what is he
What do you
just
think it
copying
changes the body
Daniel?
composition?
Yeah, I'm telling you, like, is he just copying Daniel's physique, like,
What was that for?
or like, is he copying a specific version of Daniel? Is he copying the Daniel that
Because
he
I think
fought
it's different.
back in
I think it's
3A?
different when you hold on. I think it's different when you're outputting less AP, like when I'm trying less than, you know, just
When you're
changing my
what?
overall body composition. I think it's different when you just output less AP or less power than it's to change your whole fucking body composition. So even if Daniel's like adjusting himself, like his body shouldn't change.
I think his body does change. That's
So
like
what's
the
that for?
entire point. Yeah, that's like the entire point of like some magical entity, right? Because when they say Daniel
What?
goes from he's like some magical like insta copying like machine monster that like encompasses all the knowledge from like everybody that he hasn't even seen yet, right? So it's obviously some type of like magical like amps that he's getting, right?
What
But
the
the thing
fuck?
that no, that's
Hon,
just
do
obviously
you
the
think all
case.
of the Hon? Okay. Oh, whatever the fuck you just said. Do you think that's all
What
like
about that
incompatible
is
with my
what about that
conclusion?
is normal in reality that he withdraws the knowledge of things that he's
Hon,
never seen before?
just to be clear, all that you just said, do you think that's incompatible with my conclusion?
No, but I'm not done arguing. So you just cut
Okay,
me
so
off there. So
it's not evidence for you then.
no, well, I'm not done arguing. So I mean, you don't know
You're
what
not
my
done
evidence
arguing?
is. I'm not done arguing.
Well,
Like
you're the
you
one
haven't
making
even
the
heard my
claim, so
argument in your intro.
you just said it's like it just makes
That's a
fun.
part.
Or you just
That's a
said
part. That's a part of the. That's a part of the claim. Like you're not.
you just
You're
said
not even
that the
listening.
fact that he adapts
I'm gonna
to
again.
things he never seen before is just better explained by him changing your body or
Yeah, but
changing his
that's
body
not it.
composition.
It's not just that. I mean, it goes from
Yeah, what's that
regularly
your
fighting them, and then they start explaining. Yeah, they start explaining. Hold on, give me a second. Oh my god, fucking god! They're shooting like ultimates at me and shit. Oh, I'm dead. Whoops. Yeah, when he starts copying what I think is, I'm pretty sure it's Jin Rang and like two other people. They make very clear distinctions on his physical capabilities changing. And I
Again, when
think
you say
more
physical
so, yeah.
capability, that's just your output. Like that's compatible with you not changing your body. So if we both agree, hold on, if we both
His
agree
output?
if we both agree that his output is changing, yet we don't both agree that his body is changing, then you have to prove that his body is changing. Like everything you're saying right now is compatible with my conclusion.
Not necessarily, right? You're saying that. Wait,
I'm not saying it's
do you not understand the initial? Do you not understand the initial burden I put on you?
That's your claim. I'm confused.
Okay, if you agree
You said
that
it's, you said it's not.
wait,
Hold on, you
listen,
said it's
listen,
not a
listen,
perfect.
listen, listen.
You said it's not a
Listen.
perfect copy.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just saying
explain to you.
he
If
should
you
copy
wait,
his body.
I'm
That's
gonna
what's
explain
needed.
to you. I'm gonna explain to you. If you agree, right, that UI Daniels' output changes depending on who he's fighting, right? Then
Yes.
Johan copying UI Daniels' physique doesn't matter. That point's irrelevant, no?
Hold on. Do you think? Hold on. Okay, so you're saying that since he's outputting less power, presumably since he was adjusted whenever he copied him, or presumably
I'm not.
adjusted.
That's not
Do
what
you
I'm
think
saying.
it,
I'm saying
hold
you'd
on.
have to prove to.
Do you
Wait, I'm
think? Do you
saying.
think if Johan copied? Hold on. Do you think if
You're not
Johan
understanding
copied
my
his body,
burden. You're
his
not
output
understanding
would
my
change?
burden.
It's a question.
Stop. You're not
I'm trying to
understanding my burden.
investigate your question.
Yes, and I'm trying to explain it
Yes,
to you,
yes,
so you
or
actually
yes?
don't have to. Yes, if you're trying to investigate
Okay,
it,
so what's
I'm
the
trying
answer?
to explain it to you. Okay, well I don't know why the hell you're spurring and ignoring what I'm saying. I'm trying to explain to you the burden I put on you is essentially like what is Johan copying? Like I want to know. Like is he
Yeah,
just
say that
copying
he's
his
copying
physique?
his body. And if you're saying
Okay,
that,
he's
okay, so
copying his
since
body.
hold on, if
Okay,
you're saying, hold on, if
so
you're
what does
saying
that
that,
mean?
hold on, if it stated what it means.
Moderation. Stop over talking each other.
Yeah, okay. I can just get this like the scans directly what it says, but I think he's just copying his nerves and
Don't.
yeah, I think it's just nerves presumably or his muscles.
Yeah, I don't.
So
Yeah,
when you say hold on, when you say hold on, when you say
Stop.
hold on, do you think
One at a time, please.
Okay.
What the hell?
Okay. So do you think copying his full output do you think seeing his full output is some kind of necessary condition for him to copy his full output or replicate his full output?
Well, I never made any of those claims. That's your.
If it's
your
not a
burden.
necessary condition, then it's irrelevant.
Well, the burden's on you. I'm trying to ask you.
No,
what
I'm
is
telling
he
you.
like?
We know that. Okay,
Are
we
you
know that he
asserting that
copied his body.
he's
That's
as
all we don't know.
strong as full power Daniel?
We know that he has his body. If he has his body, then presumably that would connect to his output as well.
Okay, but that's not just it. We just know that
So,
Daniel's.
yeah,
wait,
what's not it about it?
Daniel's body is not everything that makes him strong. So that claim would never go through.
Hold on,
Daniel's
do you think
knowledge
that
of his. Stop
Okay, sorry.
interrupting me. Stop. Daniel's knowledge of all the fighters on top of his perfect body, allowing him to replicate them at any point in time, is what makes him strong.
I'm just saying that.
So-
I'm just saying that he has the output of you, Daniel. I'm not saying that he's able to replicate his fighting style. Do you think his fighting style, like his ability to copy, just goes into his output?
Depends on. Wait, no, that depends on person per person.
Wait, but if his body is fully copied, then his output should be copied as well. We know that he copies his body. That's just all we know about the technique.
Well, no. Daniel, the thing that makes Daniel strong is his efficiency. No, do you disagree?
No. I mean the thing that makes him strong is the fact that like he has a strong body and that he's a strong fighter.
Well, no, it's a multitude of things. Stop.
Okay.
I'm answering your question. Stop. The thing that makes him strong is that he has the ability to, he has access to the information of like fighting styles of like every character seems to be in the series. He has a perfect body that allows him to replicate them all perfectly without problems, and he could efficiently, change his fighting style to adjust to person per person. Does Johan just copying his physique doesn't meet the other criteria? I don't know what the hell makes him.
Just to be clear, do you think? Just to be clear, do you think that his ability to copy others and his ability to copy others perfectly, do you think that goes into his overall output? If you're not able to copy others perfectly, then you can't replicate his full output. Yes or no?
That's not what I'm claiming.
It was yes or no.
I'm saying every.
If it's a no, then this is irrelevant because all I'm saying is that he has the output.
What the hell?
He does. I don't have
his output changes person to person.
His fighting style.
Wait, you want to conclude? Wait, you're lost.
His fighting style. Yes, I want to conclude. Hold on, just to clarify this.
You want to conclude? I'll conclude it now. You're lost. His output changes person to person.
Can you stop? Can you stop? Are we speaking me?
Wait,
okay.
What output
just to be clear. Stop.
All right, guys, chill.
I never
Let
said,
him speak.
dude. I never said anything about the fighting style.
Wait, Gyro, you're getting fucking.
I'm just saying that.
Right now.
I'm just saying that. Yeah, exactly. I'm just saying that given the fact that we know that he copied his body, and you still haven't presented, why when Daniel adjusts, his body composition would actually change. Given that we know that Daniel's body is the one that outputs his power, and if he gets his body, then he would presumably get the same output. I'm not saying that he would be as good as a fighter. I'm just saying that he would be able to produce like the same speed, the same AP, the same overall power output. I don't care about his fighting style. I don't care about his Daniel? Of Big Daniel.
Yeah, but at what point? Okay,
that's in question. If you're gonna say,
that's what's in question for you. Whoa,
that's no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
I'm gonna answer.
We're not doing this. No, we're not doing this.
I'm the one.
No, one by one.
I'm the one that was talking.
This guy's not tracking.
I'm the one that was talking. Listen.
Okay.
If UI Daniel's output varies and changes person to person, the burden of proof would be what output is Johan copying. I understand that he has his physique.
That he copied his output.
Gyro, stop talking.
Oh my god. Dude. Oh my god. You were claiming he has the output of Big Daniel, right? Big Daniel, his output varies and changes person to person based on who he's fighting. If that's the case, then we understand that Big Daniel's power lies in the fact that he's able to copy. He has resources to an infinite amount of copies. He has a perfect physique to reinforce all the copies, and he's extremely efficient when it comes to energy usage when copying and fighting his opponents. All these three criteria is what makes Big UI Daniel. I don't think Johan copying Daniel's physique without having UI and just copying his physique gives him any scaling to the output of Big Daniel when he just changes from person to person. Again, I'm going to burden you again. What output does Johan have of Big Daniel? If you're not going to answer it, you could just fucking conclude.
Again, just to be clear, I never said that, and this can never said that, or, whatever. I think it was Johan himself who explained the copy technique, but it's not him copying any given output. It's him copying the body that allows him to copy the output or any given technique that Daniel does. Again, stop.
Jester, don't overtalk him. Jester, don't overtalk him. Don't overtalk him, Jester.
I'll let you speak for 5 minutes.
I want to conclude. He lost. He already lost.
Jester, stop overtalking him. I'm going to mute you if you keep overtalking him.
Okay, again, given that you still haven't answered why the level you're adjusted to or the power output that you're actually outputting, like for example, I'm outputting like 10% of my overall power or 20% of my overall power, that doesn't change your body composition. Given that I copy your body composition, I should still be able to replicate your overall body, capabilities. If you're able to output like, I don't know, 100, like let's say if we had to put a number on it, you're able to output like 100, scales of power. I should be able to replicate that because I have the same thing that actually produces that power because I have your body now. Now, I don't care about like the experience and his ability to copy, if that doesn't actually go into his AP, his speed, whatever the fuck, I already told you that has zero relevance to what I'm talking about. If you're just gonna say that, okay, but it doesn't, like, he's not as good as a fighter, I don't care about that. Or say he has the AP, the speed, and etc. of big UI Daniel. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. What I'm saying is that everything that UI Daniel does is what gives credence to his AP and his speed. And his AP and his speed, I don't care. I don't have to argue the body composition point because it's irrelevant. His body composition doesn't even need to change if we already agreed that his output will change varying on the opponent that he's fighting. You agree to that? No, wait, do you actually want to conclude?
I agree. I agree to that. But I'm just saying that isn't relevant to what I'm saying. I'm saying if his output could stay, whatever, it could be different, could be the same. But if he changed it, sorry, if he copied the body that actually outputs the power, then he should copy the capability to output the same power as he would at full power. That's just trivial.
Yeah, but just the body isn't the only thing that gives him the ability to output.
That's the question. I asked you that. What's the argument for that?
Why is he weaker?
What's the argument? What's the argument that his experience?
Wait. I'm answering your question. I'm answering your burden. Don't overtalk me. Yeah, listen. Okay, why is it the case that when UI Daniel is fighting a weaker opponent, he seems weaker then? When he fights a stronger opponent, all of a sudden he's demonstrably stronger and his AP and speed increases.
He just outputs more power in accordance to his full power. So that's not like he's like his body is growing stronger mid fight. It's just he's outputting more power. That's like me fighting fucking toddler. That's just me. Like, for example, I fight a toddler, and I don't try against a toddler, and I fight someone like my age. Obviously, I'm gonna try harder against them. It's totally different. It's totally different.
Okay. Yeah, so to respond to that shit-ass argument that has nothing to do with lookism, he's a machine that auto-fights people based on their abilities. So what's happening right now is that you're actually super lost. Yeah, you're actually super lost in the sauce. And unironically, I might just conclude right after this because I think you just lost, like, unironically. Okay, and we're about to conclude right now. So to be serious with you, Gyro,
I'm just gonna respond
if you agree right now, you already agreed that UI Daniel's output will change based on who he's fighting. If we agree he's an instant auto fighting, he's an instant auto fighting machine, right? This thing is an instant auto fighting machine.
Yes.
You and me agree. Output changes from person to person.
Yes.
Yes? Okay, then what argument do you have here?
I'm saying he copied the thing that would actually be able to produce the output. So if Daniel has like a hypothetical limit, like let's say 100 again, like Daniel, his full power is able to output 100, and it's his body, it's his muscles, his nerves that is actually outputting the power that we put 100
question, Gyro.
If Daniel if Johan copies the body that's actually
let him speak.
Then again, surely he would be able to output this because the output just carries on from the body. You can't output 100 like Daniel if you have like a way weaker body than Daniel. That's just super fucking obvious.
Okay, so to respond to this shitty argument, when he's fighting little UI Daniel and he's copying Taesu, when he starts copying Jin Rang and everybody notes that he gets stronger, what do you think that means?
You think he gets stronger in relation to his power? You think do you think he gets stronger in relation to his power?
They say his AP increases, blatantly.
That's not what I'm asking. Do you think like he gets stronger in relation to his full power? No, because I already told you that just means he's outputting more power. It doesn't mean that his body composition is changing. Only thing I'm asking here is why would his body
composition change? That's not my claim. That's not my claim. You're lost in the sauce.
So it's irrelevant. If he's able to copy his body.
All right, both of you guys chill. I'm gonna start doing talking stick, bro. This is crazy. You guys are over talking demons.
Gyro is lost in the fucking sauce.
Anyways,
bro.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna have Gyro go first. I think he was answering a question.
I'm the one answering his
just to be clear,
what the hell?
Against Jin Rang, yeah, can you mute him?
Chill. I'm setting a timer. How much do you guys want to do? 2 minutes is fine. 2 minutes?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, hold on. 2 minutes timer. And all right, Gyro, go.
Okay, you gonna move again?
Yeah. Speak.
Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna take 2 minutes. So just to be clear, just to recap the whole thing. Actually, no, I'm gonna respond to the Jin Rang thing first. Obviously, I can grant that UI Daniel, when he fights, he's gonna fight efficiently, or he's gonna fight down to the level of the guy whoever he's fighting at. So if he's fighting like Jog Samuel, he's gonna fight to the level of Jog Samuel. He's gonna fight this character. He's gonna fight to the level of that character. Doesn't, like I said, this all is irrelevant. That's just him, manipulating the output that he's actually outputting. That's him manipulating the speed that he's doing, or the AP that he's doing, whatever. That has nothing to do with his body getting stronger or weaker mid fight. His body is still capable at that point to output his full power, and it's still capable at that point to output less power. It's not his body changing. Now, if his body doesn't change at all, and his body capabilities don't change at all, which again, just haven't proven yet, then Johan copying the body that's able to output his full power would allow him to actually output his full power as well, which would just be, again, obviously above the Daniel's body that's weaker than Big Daniel's body. So, like, everything that he can bring up is just him manipulating his own output, not him manipulating his own body. That's kind of the thing in question right now. Yeah, I'm done.
All right, cool. I'm gonna unmute Jester, and I'm gonna mute Gyro.
Yeah, mute him. So since Gyro is not fucking tracking and he just got steamrolled, unfortunately, I don't care to answer the question of whether or not he can manipulate his own body because I think that's irrelevant. If we could grant that his AP will change depending on who he's fighting, then that's the end of the conversation there. For example, if I'm saying that Daniel's perfect body in conjunction with his copying ability, in conjunction with his UI ability, is what makes him actually super strong, right? Then Johan copying one of those traits does not scale him to anything of the potential of UI Daniel because he'd need the other traits. Daniel has access to his unlimited amount of copying ability, has UI, which lets him go 100% of the fucking time on top of the perfect body. Johan copying the perfect body does not mean anything to me, right? So, for example, him copying Taesu and then copying Jin Rang and everybody noting that he got stronger gives credence that, hey, just copying the body isn't what's going to get you somewhere. It's probably the things that you have to copy. So, again, he's still on the body transformation point. I'm not even arguing that anymore. Gyro seems to be confused. If he doesn't respond to my point, I'm just going to conclude. So Gyro's not tracking.
All right, I'm gonna unmute Gyro.
Okay. Although that seems just kind of like ramble. If you're gonna, because everything like, if you're gonna say that his copy is the thing that makes him strong again, or the thing that would go into his strength, it's the thing that would allow him to replicate any given attack of any given person. Obviously, that's the combination of his ability to copy and this combination of his perfect body allow him to actually replicate the technique. That's totally irrelevant with me talking about his full output, regardless of who he copies. Obviously, his ability to have like more experience than Johan, his copy ability being better than Johan, that's totally different from what I'm talking about. That obviously would let him, copy better and replicate those techniques better. So when he copies Jinrang, like, yeah, he's going to be able to copy Jinrang better than Johan. But doesn't mean that Johan now can't replicate this guy's UI Daniel's full output. That's again totally different. But yeah, we can conclude, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna start the conclusions. Let me mute Gyro. All right, Jester, go ahead.
Yeah, unfortunately, Gyro just conceded the debate. My entire argument is stemming on it's not just the perfect body that gives you the scaling to that level of output. It's how you use the perfect body, which is why I made the argument. His perfect body plus his UI plus the infinite copying ability that he has is what gives credence to his high levels of AP. So if, and his varying in AP is what evidences that. Him agreeing that, hey, like, it's how, he would be better at using the perfect body because of his, like, better copying is just conceding to my position as to why his character doesn't really even scale to that at all. He has no connected scaling to his character he's going to scale him to. So that's a concession on that point. I don't think he won that shit at all. I think he's got fucking violated, so he could conclude. That's it.
All right, I'm going to mute Jester, and then Gyro, you can give your conclusion, your statement.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Jester's just super confused on my overall response. Wait, do you want me to conclude right now?
Well, yeah, he just gave his conclusive statement, so I think you should probably conclude
Okay, yeah.
as well.
Okay, just for everyone who just joined or for everyone who's listening, the point right now is whether or not Johan is able to replicate UI Daniel's full output, and obviously, from there would follow that if he is capable of replicating that output, then his output, like his AP, his speed, his durability, whatever the fuck, it would be above that of the Daniel that has a weaker body than Big Daniel. Now, he asked me, okay, what kind of output would Johan be copying there? I said he was only copying the body there. It doesn't matter what kind of output Daniel was doing in the moment. If he was copying the body, then whatever the body is capable of, the guy who's actually copying the body would be capable of as well, because it would be the same thing causing the action. So if I have like action X and that's like 100 on power, if someone else sorry, has the same cause, they'll be able to output the same power. Obviously, it's the same thing. Like there's no difference there. Now this copy thing is just silly because I never said that he's able to copy people as well as Daniel. Obviously, if his copy ability is worse than Daniel's, then his copies would be also worse. So if he was to try to copy Tesu, he'd be worse at copying Tesu. But that doesn't. That's totally irrelevant when talking about UI Daniel just full power himself. We already see that UI Daniel goes full power on screen. Obviously, like he has a full power. Now he has the same body that would be able to go the same full power. Then how he's able to copy weaker characters? That has fucking zero relevance to that. Like fuck, dude. Okay, that's it. Like super confused.
Hold on, I'm gonna unmute Jester. Just to clarify, is this like the conclusion on the debate, or you guys gonna move on to another point?
Yeah, I mean, no, not the debate. Sorry, I mean he wants to scale as well, probably.
Okay. All right. So Jester, do you want to scale your character?
I'm cool. Just leave it up to the point. On the point, I really don't care because
just leaving it on the point.
If he loses the point, he just has like no scaling.
So you just want to end it here?
Yeah, just give it a Gizbot.
Okay, cool. All right. Everyone, the debate is over.
Hold on, I want to hear his scaling as well, though.
Then you hear what I just said. I don't care to argue anymore. I think if you lost the point, you don't have any scaling.
Okay.
All right. Everyone, debate is over. Debate is over. I'm gonna run the poll. I'm gonna run the poll.
I hit him with his own. Do you want to conclude? And he still didn't want to conclude. And this guy kept arguing the same shit. I was fucking.
I mean, I wanted to conclude. That's why I concluded. I just wanted to clarify something.
I asked you it fucking 3 times in the past. And he kept arguing.
That's fine. I concluded though.
I did the same shit you did.
I didn't bring anything new. Just you're confused. I tried to help you, but it's okay.
It's okay, man.
Yeah,
it's okay to be confused some days. We had your 10 seconds of fame. This shit's over. All right,
everyone. I posted the poll in public notice. Please vote. Even though this is going to go to a judge and Gizbob's going to judge this, please vote on the results of the debate, please.
Yo, what's up, man?
Shortest debate ever of all times.
Big Gizbob.
All right, Gizbob.
Yeah, how long was the debate?
Get to work, Gizbob. How long was the debate? Let's see. Hold on.
Yeah, Kage, yes. The votes are biased in Justice servers. Yeah, man. That makes sense. Hold on. Yeah, Shiku, did you actually listen?
Debate was like a little over 20 minutes. Let's take a look.
It was not that much shorter than the first debate.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure people aren't even in fucking car voting, so I mean, it's pretty chill.
Well, anyways, regardless of what the poll says, there's still going to be a judgment. So that's the most important opinion. What Gizbob says.
Where's it going?
All right, now we're doing Gyro Gauntlet for 30 million days. I'm gonna force you to stay up here. I'm locking you in the VC.
So is Gizbob gonna come up here?
Not know what he's talking about, by the way. But Gizbob wants him, it seems. So I'm gonna drop down.
Vortex Gauntlet for 30 days.
So is Gizbob like gonna watch the recording or what?
Yeah, he's gonna. So he wants to move. I'm gonna move him up. Hold on. All right, move up, Gizbob.
The kid left VC.
The kid left VC.
But did he leave?
I know the kid's at the bottom. Yo, Gizbob, what's up, man?
Okay, there we go. Now my shit's working.
Bro,
look at the tier list, man. Take your pick.
Bro, is that the tier 4 Gizbob? The Legend of tier 4? I'm just.
Wait, so I'm gonna save the arc. I'm gonna save the arc 1 sec.
Also